come together for Democracy Day because a lot of times the issues that we specifically as these organizations work on don't get a lot of attention. They're not the headline-grabbing issues. Things like how we vote, how votes are tabulated, how our voices are heard, who gets more of a loud voice in politics than others. But those issues are fundamental to our democracy.
I'm here at the Democracy Day because I'm a big advocate for ranked choice voting. There's a lot of benefits to ranked choice voting. It really incentivizes the candidates to run very positive campaigns, and then the ultimate winner of a ranked choice voting election will have majority support among the electorate. I'm also a big advocate for campaign finance reform. We really need to take money out of politics, and we need to make it so really just your average citizen can run for office and get their message out to the electorate.
I tell this to people all the time, and they don't even believe that it's true, but it is, that Virginia is one of the only states in the country where legislators can take an unlimited size contribution from any source, and there's no restriction on how they use it at all.
Virginia is one of the few states that's essentially the wild, wild west when it comes to campaign finance.
We have no limits on how that money can be used. We have no system of public financing. We have limited disclosure, and I must say we really have abysmal oversight.
Literally, you could give them $1 million and they could take it to go buy a vacation house.
People in Virginia are tired of elected officials not representing their interests. And what we're trying to do here in Virginia is work on it specifically by communicating with existing elected officials that we've got to get money out of politics. We've got to limit the influence of money.
No matter what issue you care about, there's almost always a big money interest on the other side. If you're concerned about health care, there's health insurance companies that pay big money to get involved. If you care about energy issues, there's energy suppliers who are typically pouring lots of money into these issues.
I would always recommend finding at least one issue that is of great importance for any young individual.
I always find it really powerful to help somebody who hasn't advocated in a particular way to engage in that type of advocacy. These people, while they're elected, they're regular everyday people, and so they need to hear our voices and understand our perspectives, because while we might not be bringing all of the money to the table, we're sharing our experiences with them and letting them know how this impacts us.
Anyone can contact their state delegate, contact their state senator. You can email them, you can call their office, or you can even come down to Richmond and testify either for or in opposition to a bill.
This is about restoring the public trust and enforcing the existing campaign finance laws on the books, which is really important. So glad to support this legislation, and thank you so much, Delegate Cherry, for your leadership on this issue.
The thing that really makes a difference to me, and I know I speak for my colleagues again on both sides of the aisle, is when someone comes to you outside of session and it says to you, look, this is an issue that is important to me, and you build that relationship with your legislator, so when they do get to session and they are in the thick of things, they think of you.
Very devoted to this issue, and I love that it's not a partisan issue, that it's a good governance issue, that it's about ethics, and it's about building a democracy that people can actually believe in because they feel like they do have a chance to be heard.
We want legislators to listen to all of us, Naturally, they aren't going to agree with all of us because we don't all agree with each other. But we should all get the same ear.
I think for the average person to get involved and tell the General Assembly that they care about these issues and that they want to be represented and they don't want big money interests to control the outcomes is crucial.
It's taking people showing up and telling their story, how it impacts them personally. Join with others here who are helping to tell their personal stories as constituents and raising the concerns during the legislative session and off.
As one person, you really can influence legislation. Legislators will take your meetings. Don't be discouraged to get involved on the state level.
But we need, parents and students and neighbors and just, everyone.
Go democracy.
The most important thing that people can do to make a difference is just to get involved.